Hello everybody, welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Tuesday, November 28th, 2023, and we are back with our college basketball best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these college basketball videos every single day, along with the NFL, NBA, NHL, and college football. We're also going to have a big winning year in the MLB as well. We're going after our first 15,000 subscribers, our first 9 months on YouTube. Really excited to have y'all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So to recap yesterday's results, we went 0-1. The slate yesterday, guys, was brutal. As you all know, it wasn't a good slate yesterday. Our suggestions on college basketball for our members went 3-0. But we went 0-1 in our pick. We had St. Mary's minus 5.5 versus Utah. Utah went outright. St. Mary's is not the same team as they normally are. 40-35 overall for the year. Last year went 237 and 182. So overall, like I said, first week was kind of rough, but we've been really kicking it back into gear over the last couple weeks. Now, we have 3 picks in the US here on YouTube today for college basketball. We have a good slate today. And we have 2 members-only plays in college basketball, and members-only play in the NBA, and members-only play in the NHL. You can get all those at zdmbets.com/picks. As a member, you get all members-only plays every single day, which was profitable best bets on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, you have a direct line to me. So any game you're considering betting, you reach out to our hotline number, get a guaranteed response back by any game you're considering betting. And you get all our free picks too on YouTube sent to you before these videos come out. Now you take advantage of early lines, early odds. Get on the website zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks. All right, so let's get into our first play that we have today. I'm going to get started with our first play, which is going to be Syracuse money line minus 120 versus LSU. First off, Syracuse has looked very, very good this year. And I mean very good this year against stiff competition. Did their win-loss record look like that? Of course not. However, they have good shooting, they have good explosiveness, they have athleticism, and they play actually a very solid defense, and they're not completely married to a 2-3 zone, which is big. LSU, on the other hand, has not looked good this year. They gave up a 20-point lead to Dayton. They lost to bad teams. And the fact is that LSU has to go on the road to Syracuse. And honestly, if I'm Syracuse and you going in the Maui Invitational, you play against Tennessee and Gonzaga, and you play as well as you did specifically against Tennessee, and you killed the D3 team that was playing in that tournament, I think you can take a lot of confidence from that and how they played. There's gonna be a lot of moving parts with new coach with Autry, but I like Syracuse here to get a win against LSU, who is not a good basketball team right this second. Next, we're taking Missouri plus 5.5 versus Pittsburgh. It's way too many points. Missouri has a good coach. Honor is back at guard, which is huge for this team, especially since they are going on the road, because guard play in college basketball is where you're going to make all your money. Noah Brown is a strong forward. He's going to be getting a lot of points there. And the SEC is a very solid basketball conference too. For me, I see an outright victory for Missouri here tonight. I'm going to take them to go on the road in a hostile environment. Also in Pittsburgh, just keeping this in mind, the weather's going to be cold as shit. There's going to be people. There's not going to be a lot. I don't think there's going to be as many people in these games as maybe people might think. I'm going to roll here Missouri plus 5.5. And then lastly, we're going to take Ole Miss money line minus 120 versus NC State. First off, the line has moved in Ole Miss's direction. First off, it was Ole Miss plus 1.5 at home. Now they're minus 1.5. So basically a full 3-point swing here. That's what's been happening. NC State, if you look at this team, they have lost a lot to the draft, the transfer portal. I mean, they have lost. I mean, they lost so many people, specifically Traquavion Smith. That dude was a baller last year. We made a lot of money with him last year. And they don't have him anymore. They don't have their other guard. I'm forgetting his name right this second. They've lost a lot of their forward and their depth. And there's going to be some chemistry issues with this NC State team, especially early on in the year. And Ole Miss, on the other hand, they're getting better. They're keeping their team together a little bit. And when you look at the Ole Miss, the way they play defense in particular with this new coach they have, they put a lot, and I mean a lot of pressure on the guard play. They full court pressure the whole way. With inexperienced guards for NC State, this can cause some serious problems, especially on the road in a hostile environment. I love Ole Miss here to win today at home, especially with how much the lines moved. The public is all over NC State because I remember them from last year, but they're not the same team. I'm going to roll Ole Miss here money line minus 120. Now, like I said, we have 2 members only plays in college basketball today. You get this at zdmbets.com/picks. Website in the comments below. But a quick recap: we have Syracuse money line minus 120 versus LSU. We have Missouri plus 5.5 versus Pittsburgh. We have Ole Miss minus 120 versus money line minus 120 versus NC State. So let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow. Make sure y'all check those other videos.